Yeah. I think you could see that. Yeah, we're just the best month, like overall for let's see. Hold on. For like win rate or profitability. Let's see. It's pretty for. It's pretty good. Only 2 losses, 3,200. It's like 3,200. 32. Some beat it. Hmm. There was one that had a perfect month, I think. March 2025. I thought January beat it. Yeah, I thought January. Yeah, there was one that had a perfect month, I think. Shit. Hmm. I guess July was pretty close to perfect month. Hello. This is pretty close too. So there's like three of them. So I think 3 months that were pretty much almost to like 4K or like mid the 30 not 4K but 30 over 3K. And he had two back to back 3K months. That's freaking wild. Pretty good. Depends. If we stick to strong bullish, yes, it could be. If we switch to weak bear, then it's pretty much out of the question. But I'm curious to see how this fair value gap holds. If we're just gonna go and tank to previous week low, because it's just my whole like thought. Well, I was hoping to get past this level, but obviously we bounced off it and then just kind of reversed because we pretty much made it through the range pretty easily, except for like right here. And all like this is what we're like that's kind of like the top of the range. But we pretty much went through the range relatively quickly, you know, or this area. We got to the 30,000 and had that reaction. So I'm hoping we continue up. Maybe not today, but maybe if we get to this previous week low area and then start bouncing up. I mean, I don't know if I would take buys off the table. It's not that far. We're bouncing off the midline of the fair value gap here, so it's like maybe not take off. You know, buys off the table here. We're about 200 points away. I'd rather see buys. Maybe because I just want to be right about it going up, but let's see. Because this is right. I want to see how it would bounce off the 200s here. But 200s is basically where the midline of this fair value gap here is. I would like to see a bounce. But here's the thing. If we are going up, I'd rather miss a couple of trades here and there for trying to get back into the line. Not back into limit, for trying to get into where we need it to be. Basically how we caught this one. Like how I caught this move. Start catching these moves up. You know, till we get to this top of the move. So that'd be a crazy run. Like I said, I do like the buys. Only 100 points shy of it from VWAP. Morning. But but not a bad way to start the month so far. So it's pretty good. You know, $500 to start the month. Not too bad. Good morning. There we go. So like, if we can get past previous day low here, I like buys. Yeah, I like that. I like this. I like bouncing off that tapping into the 200 level off this support, or sorry, well, resistance becomes support. It was resistance, now it's acting as support. I want to see these. I want to see if this gets broken. Yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, we bounce off this 4-hour FPG right off the midline, right where this level is. So as you can see, bouncing off right here. See if we hold. Well, we'll see. Yep, we're in that golden size. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna, like I said, I want to see price go up. We got time for this orb to form. Want to see it. Try to get closer to view up there. Set a nice good range. Because I think where do we bounce off of here? This would be a very, very shallow pullback. Pretty much off that 236 level. Just about to view up. About 35 points. Alright, let's see. Pretty close view up. Only 22 points. That's not too bad. Alright, let's see. Yes. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Looks like it could be just a pullback. Like I said, what I was like kind of talking to you guys about before. I think we're gonna make the run up here. We just need to obviously break out of here, and we basically like, you know, we know this, right? We came down here and we just blasted through, and we made our meet up here. All we need is like a couple more levels. Let's see what's. Oh, I have a different version of stack. Here, there's version 1. No, everything's pretty much bullish except for the 15 and 5. I mean, everything's bullish except for, you know, the 15 and 5. Yeah, pushing up the VWAP. See if we break above. The only thing, you know, could be a little makes me a little bit nervous is where previous day low is. It could be a reversal point, but we'll see if we break above. Because VWAP's right there. Alright, tapping VWAP. I would like to see a pullback, possibly before we hit breakout, like an actual official breakout, but we'll see. We've been kind of getting some crazy runs. Like, I'm okay with this one not breaking out. I would rather see kind of a little bit of a pullback. Look, it looks crazy. Look at the 5-day average and the today's orb almost exactly in the same. That's crazy. You don't see that too often. Alright, the only thing it's like I wouldn't say going against us is just make sure we don't go over 50 points. Where is 50 points? 50 points, especially with previous day low. As long as we stay underneath that, we'll get a valid trade. How much time we got left? Ugh, I hate when the breakout happens real early. No, it's not too early. It's like halfway through. What is a good validation? Well, so far it's good. Just say we just don't want to go over previous day low, because that'd be the order 50, I think. Let's see, where's 50 points? Kind of already at the 50 point mark. Let's see. We'll just give it a little bit of time. I expect some type of rejection. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, I expect some type of pullback. Not pullback, or some type of rejection. We'll see. If it's like teetery tottery on 50 points, I'll also take it. We'll give it a little bit of time. It's 123 points. It's not like relative to the size. Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, see, I expect some type of. The only thing I just don't want is a reversal. All right, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Like I said, if it's teeter tottering, I'm still gonna take it. Like off the 50 points. Yeah, okay, I'm in. It was just right off the bounce of the 50. I know it's over 50, but it's like bouncing off of it. Could be another entry on this one. We'll see. Could reverse a little bit. We're depending on like how it reacts here. Depending how we do this, and like how we react. Could take this TP2. Yeah, it could come back down into orb. I could see that coming happening, and then could be a possible re-entry if you guys didn't take it for a possible valid. This was right on teetering at 50 points. That's why I took it. Little risky. Little risky. Yeah, it's like just over. Let's see. Pretty much rejecting off the previous day low, which it said that could be a possibility. Hopefully, we don't just get a full-on reversal. That's what I was thinking. We can get a pullback. There'll probably be another entry. Yeah, let's see. I think we're gonna possibly get another break in. Hopefully, not too far, and then push back out. Yeah, depending how this goes, yeah, let's see how this goes first. I mean, this could do a full-on reversal, but I want to see what it does first. Alright, let's see how what this next candle does. Not this next candle, the next high time frame candles. Definitely having trouble passing a previous day low. Okay, 40 seconds left in this. Was it on this candle? Yeah, since they're shooting up, I'm probably gonna trail to TP2. See if we can get past past this level. It's kind of a big if. Yeah, I definitely can get past. Having a hard time getting past it. We'll see. If this does come back to order, I think there'll be another entry. Nah, I don't think it's too big. I think like because I'd target like here or the top. Like if I could trail, I probably you could target up here to like 3K. Just got to get there first. Yeah, target up 30K. Be like up here. I don't know. I'm not saying we'll hit TP2. Trail until I got knocked out. But we are having a very hard time getting past the previous day low. Yeah, it was like I said, it was like a teeter totter of it was like a couple of points. So it's like kind of if you want to, if you don't want to, I totally understand. See, make a bottom wick on this higher time frame. See if we push back up. If not, I think we come back into orb. If we do come back to orb, I think there'll be another setup. Since we are not being able to break this. Yeah, looks like we hit like a brick wall there. Yeah, it's definitely having a struggle there. All right, see if you break 600s. You start rocketing up. I'm gonna trail. We break 50%. I think I shall trail. Yeah, we had to use previous day low as our support now. Okay, so if we break 50%, it's kind of like not like a valid reason, not like a, but if it starts pushing hard, I want to kind of get away from, if it starts really pushing. So what I'm looking at here is, okay, we have like a fair value gap. That's where like TP1 is. Like we could reject around this area. If we start pushing, we get past it. They got a couple fair value gaps, but like honestly, I would be targeting the top of this move. But what I'm going to do is use structure. So what I'm going to do is, if we start going up there pretty aggressively, I'll probably set my TP to TP2, and then using structure once we get past, like using structure, seeing how we go. For making structure past TP2, past TP1, perfect. Then I'll probably just lock in TP1. So basically have my stop loss here, and then using structure as I get closer to looking for support levels, like where we're gonna bounce off of. Using fair value gaps to put my stops underneath that, just so as price can develop, I can give it room to pull back, but obviously not try to get too much back. So say I was moving my stop up, I'd probably somewhere under here, but like as we keep going up, so it'd be like under some type of lows, some type of level, under some type of fair value gap. But what I want to do is make sure I at least lock in TP1. So like we could have some type of just looking to the left here, like these levels. We could have some type of reaction. Doesn't mean we're going to, depending just how aggressive price is. But if we're looking at this price, like right here, what we're dealing with, there's really not a whole lot. Where 50% is, it just lines up with this area. So like this little, can't say for sure yet. We're still not out of that neck of the woods. Yeah, so this is like where the trigger is. So this is like that's where it records it. So I just use the bottom as like that's the box is just like kind of a like a just a representation. This is in reality just a line. Like you can move the line to like the middle, or you can move the boxes up and down, like slightly. Yeah, it was like 55 points. I liked it, so that's why I decided to take it. It was like just over, but I like the price action on this. So we're at 600 right now. Don't want to make any type of double top here. Want to go through it. Just gonna move this up here for now. And just see what price is gonna do. If we get sluggish, then exit out at TP1. But yeah, because the goal would be to so we can get over these highs. Because then we're gonna start making this run up here. We just gotta get past these highs over the next hopefully this week get over these highs. So this is just a nice pullback here to I think it was a 382 level. Or 238, sorry, 238. Or 236, that's what I meant. Yeah, it's a nice little shallow pullback off the 200s here into this fair value gap. The initial pullback was a little bit further than I thought. But we'll see if we can start continuing. Because if we can start doing this continuing, we're going to catch some really good setups. $300-point move. Yeah, I want to get over this little hump. This TP2 400 points. Ooh, what's the math on that? Ooh, actually, I can't even reach TP2. It goes over my consistency rule. Alright, so get over this fair value gap. Fair value gap. Could have some trouble around the 800s. So around here could be some issues. I mean, any round number. A little bit. Yeah, it's about 300 points. It's about what, 400 points total. Like I said, even if it doesn't get the TP2, I'm not worried about it going to TP2. I just want to lock in TP1. It goes past TP1, then I'm locked in for sure. TP, we're locked in. That's the whole idea. The goal is to get to TP2, but if it doesn't, at least have TP1 locked in, so that's not a bad day. But if we can get somewhere in the middle, we get tapped out somewhere in the middle. I mean, still, it's like if you get a 1 to 1.5, it's still phenomenal. Yeah, this is just a little bit more. If it was just if it broke out to 70, 80 points, I wouldn't have taken a breakout that far. But since it was right on the 50-ish points, I like the price action. This is why I took it. This is why it was. I had a little more trust in this. Nice, very nice, very nice. Yeah, because TP2 is a 3.2 to 1. That's pretty insane. Alright, so we got a fair value coming up at the 700s. Yeah, it wasn't. I was already eyeing this setup. That's why I didn't really want sells. I was like, I know we're going up. Not for sure. I mean, obviously I could be completely wrong on that. Not financial advice. But I had a strong inkling that we're gonna go up. Not a whole lot in the way too. That's the thing. There's not a whole lot. It's more of just, do we have the momentum? If you didn't take it, don't worry. There'll be other trades. It's not that, not the end of the world. I suspect there will be plenty of other trades this month if I'm correct about what's gonna happen, like what the market's trying to do, which hopefully I'm right. Because it'd be nice to see an actual good run. It's just this is the level that I want to see broken, then we can get out of this. So once we can put this behind us, oof, it's gonna be nasty. Yeah, definitely. I'm not taking a loss on this one. If this passes TP1, obviously if it passes TP1, I'm locked in at TP1. I just want to see it barrel through TP1. I have my volume on. I'll put it on later. Volume. Oh, I do have volume. Duh. I always look for it up here. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure if I'm holding to TP2 yet. I want to see how I react at TP1 first. You start slowing down, and it is what it is. Oh wait, in that fair value gap? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, we're about to get to this area. Could be a little tricky. Alright, so we get a pullback. Hopefully, nothing too extreme. Hopefully, don't start reversing. That's a pretty strong candle there. Alright, pretty much gonna hit this top wick here. So I will keep an eye on this. See if we push back up. Alright, you came back pretty much halfway. Be nice to see a little, if we can get like a wick and flip. If not, it's gonna come down pretty aggressively. Yeah, it's pretty aggressive candle. Not a big fan of that. Yeah, we wick pretty hard. See if we hold. Yeah, if this comes down, I'll probably get out of break even, just because I'm not gonna go that deep into the money and go red. I'd rather look like a re-entry. Let's see if this fair value gap holds. Structure still looks good. The what was it? This level is holding, so it's a good sign. Like around the 600s. So if say we hit the tops here or break the tops. Oh, very nice. Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. Alright, can we break the highs? That is the question. Alright, see if we can get a strong close on this candle. A good strong close there. Yeah, I want to see it keep making a move versus it starting a barcode. We I would say no. You're not in it? No, I mean locked in profit. I mean, we're still having trouble getting up there. Yeah, so you're not making any newer highs. We'll see. Yeah, looks like we might be having trouble. Might be not being able to get TP1. What a shame. Let's see if we break the lows and could be Shawshy rope. And definitely having trouble. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely having trouble now. And definitely wicking. Very, very close to TP, but yeah, no, that's pushing down real aggressive. Yeah. One candle, that's all it took to come back. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. How big was that candle? Yeah, 100-point candle. Pretty deep pullback, that's what this is. Not pretty deep, but a pretty good pullback. So I need to break these highs. Yeah, that's pretty crazy if it's another 100-point candle, opposite direction. See, a good strong close. Yeah, definitely losing momentum. Yeah, this is not looking good. Nah, I think it's gonna be a break-even trade. Yeah, might get out of break-even here. This might keep going up like later on the day, but I don't want to take an L on this. Yeah, it's definitely lost the momentum I thought I was gonna have. Well, it happens. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Can't believe you reverse that hard. See if we can get a flip here. Good. Lots and lots of clothes. I had already had ordered all her school supplies, but I had to get the clothes. But yeah, school starts in next week. Like tomorrow, I got to meet the teacher in the evening. So I probably won't be streaming Monday because it's first day, so I'm gonna be. Normally I'd be drop her off in the morning before, but it's her first day. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice and quiet. Yeah, this is not looking the way I would like it to look. I mean, the structure's still good, everything's still intact. Just I was hoping it would be pushing. Yeah. Yeah, about 8 minutes left in this in the 1 hour candle. Yeah, we're just having a hard time going up now. Right. Yeah, waiting for that 1 hour to close. See how we close. Oh, which stats are you looking for? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would like it to be bullish for a while. So I wouldn't be able to do one contract, two contracts separately, because since I don't, it's based on the grade. I could do the 3 trades. I could probably figure that one out. What I could give you, if you actually, like, if you're good with, if you're like, I guess maybe like the easiest way, so you can get exactly what you're looking for. If you put, if you get the backtest data and you just put it into AI, you can ask it pretty much any question, and it can pretty much pull out anything you want from it. If that would be easier, because if not, I can. Yeah, you can get the back you can get the backtest data from the website. If you go to the website, you can download the CSV file, and then it has all the data in it. Yeah, so if you go to the website, you go to the backtest. There's a link right there. It'll open like a Google file, and then you just download that, and then you have the entire 7 years of backtest data, and you can literally go. You can go through it all. That way, you can get the exact questions, or you can ask it exact questions. I use Claude. That's just the one I like, but you can use. I use Claude. That's usually like the best one. Yeah, but you can feed it the data and ask it the exact questions, and because everything's there. The only thing it's like it's yeah. So it just is with the 400 baseline, but it should be able to. It can like guess some stuff like that, like, oh, if you take off one, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult because of the sizing, because it's based on the stop loss. But if you need a different sizing backtest, I could send you those. Then that way you can have the data. Then you can just kind of mess with it. Yeah, I use Claude. I use Claude. The Claude's like my go-to. I use like I technically I use ChatGPT for certain things. I use Claude for certain things. I use Gemini for certain things. They all have their strengths. But like my main is I use Claude Code, and I have Claude connected to like my trading view, so it helps me like try to figure stuff out faster. Yeah, they all have their strengths and they all have their weaknesses. But like, just like, you know, AI is like it's like I call it a yes man, because if you ask enough questions, you eventually get like the answer you want. So it's like it's good for stuff, but it's you gotta give it direction. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't really use ChatGPT that much, but I use Claude for like coding and stuff because it's a lot better. Uh, ChatGPT is absolutely terrible at it, but it's good to like. I use it as kind of like it also double checks data. So it's like if I want to double check my data, like not my data as a code, but like data as in like what I'm producing to see like kind of get second eyes on it, I'll use ChatGPT. Yeah, it's how you word stuff. It's how you do certain things. It's I don't know. It's like a really smart child. That's what I see it as. It's like a really smart child. But yeah, like even like with coding and stuff, it doesn't it assumes a lot of things, and then it assumes a lot of things, and it kind of will like make its own, like it'll say like, I think I should do this, and he's like, no, don't do that. Don't change anything. Like leave it alone. Do this. Oh, AI in general. AI in general is like a child. It's like a really smart child. I mean, they're like Fable is really good, but just AI in general. Better not reverse again. I want to see if you break to this survey gap. I was so close to TP. I don't know if I should just get out. It was super close to TP. Because yours is slightly different than mine, as far as because if it's not M and Q, it's gonna be slightly different. Even NQ is gonna be a little different. So it's coming down aggressively. I'm just gonna go. It's pretty close to TP1. Yeah, yeah, kind of, yeah. Oh my god, this stupid price action. Wow. Should have got out close to TP1. Oh, wow. Yeah, I should have got out TP like right when it got to close to TP1. I was like up 600. Gonna close this out pretty soon. Yeah, I hit that double top and now it's reversing. I don't know. Pretty annoying. I doubt it's gonna hit TP1 now, but yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, let's see if it doesn't come down by then. Yeah. Let's see. Just take my TP1 and get out of here. Getting annoying. Watch it just rip now. It's gonna rip the TP2 or something. What is this? About 40 points. Yeah. Just give it a little room. I'm probably gonna still close it manually. I just wanted to break through TP1 so I can just trail it. Squilliam. Break TP1. I need to break this level here. Break this into this fair value gap. Get this last minute push. Ugh, you're making like a double top here. Oh my god. Look at that 1 hour candle though. Crazy wick. Pretty much. I mean, the structure doesn't look bad, but it's just a lot of back and forth. I just need to break through. I just need like it breaks the top of this, and I'll trail. I just don't want a 100 candle point like coming down. That's what I'm afraid of. Like I don't want to hold through that. Go through TP1. Alright, that was TP1 hit. Now break through the damn thing. So you're gonna break through it. Break through with volume. I can just put my stop loss. Boo. I need to push through this fair value gap. That's pretty much like the last thing. Ugh.